Hey. Hello. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good. And that brings us to our 15-minute intermission. Yeah. Let's just mess up, yeah. Spencer and I, we've known each other quite some time now. About a year and a half, and enjoyed more months past that. Yeah. I think so. Well, one thing I do know, it is kind of tough being the big friend of the group. Yeah. A lot of the times my friends, they assume things of me that I think I find very offensive, right? So, for example, when a new restaurant opens up, my friends go, "Hey, how's that restaurant?" And I was like, "It opened up like 3 days ago. I don't know, but I do know because I've already been there 2 or 3 times." So it's kind of hard being the big friend. Yeah.
I mean, it's not as hard probably as being the dumb friend.
Dumb friend, really?
I mean, you think you've got it hard, but walking in tonight, I tried every single locked door before I found an open door. I couldn't just walk through the door. I seriously, all 3 or whatever locked doors, I tried them all.
You said push and you were.
I thought you pushed every door.
Oh,
Idiot.
oh goodness. Yeah. So no, I do think that is tough, not being the smartest friend in your friend group, right? But honestly, when it comes down to it, being the big friend, I think is actually the hardest one. And I have a story to back that up. So one time
about this.
So one time I got, we were actually gonna meet up, all my friends and I, we were all meeting up for this, it was the NBA finals. So we're meeting up, we're gonna, and I was running a little bit late. I walk inside the door and my friends just burst out laughing. And I was like, "What's going on?" And they were like, we knew you'd be here late and we knew you'd have food with you. And I felt really offended because the 2 boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts definitely tasted a lot better after I consumed both of them because they were being a little mean to me, and I'm gonna eat those Krispy Kreme donuts. So.
Hey, well, we all love food, especially donuts. I don't think that's that hard, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what is kind of hard is, and I fall victim to this all the time, right? I'll have a plate of food that I've warmed up and kind of let sit for a while, and by the time I'm blowing on it, getting ready to eat it, it's already cold. I'm over here all over my cold food, and I've got to heat it up again. And also the reverse, by the way. Sometimes I blow on it and then put it in, blister my mouth up, right? So it kind of goes both ways. I have a lot of trouble eating sometimes.
Yeah, do you?
Oh yeah, it's definitely. What?
It shows.
That's the big friend joke.
Dad shows, right?
He's working on his dad bod too, okay? So, I do have a story, if you guys want to hear a story. It's, yeah, come on. Yeah, let's hear it. So, being a big friend, usually I get blamed for a lot of things, right? All the time, if we're driving in the car, something stinks, it's the big guy, right? It's so frustrating. I actually went on this trip. We had a senior trip. A bunch of my friends from high school decided we were going to go up to my cabin. We had a good time. We were coming home, and we started to smell something. And everyone instantly blames the big guy, right? Jordan, that's disgusting. And I'm like, I haven't done anything. And
Yeah, right.
hey. So anyway, we're driving down this road, and one of my friends says, "I'm not feeling good." And he's grumbling in his tummy. He's like, "Hey," I'm like, "I think we're only 20 minutes away from home. Can you make it?" And he's like, "No." Pull over. And we're like, okay. So I find the first turnoff, and he jumps out of the car, runs down the mountain, and he goes to this little. It's actually near a brook, and we sat there for 10, 15 minutes, and we thought he might have fallen in and passed, but he didn't. Luckily, we decided we were going to go find him, and we stumbled down. We see him down there, and he's doing his business, and we decide to throw rocks at him, right? Because that's what good friends do. So we're tossing rocks at him, hitting him with rocks while he's struggling for his life. And so he eventually gets back up, and he just about gets in my van, because we took this van to to the trip, and he's trying to get in the van. I'm like, hold on. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. No, that's not what I'm asking. What did you wipe with? And he said, don't worry, I took off my sock. We're good. Come on in, you know? And so we moved on. We were driving down the mountain, going quick, and he's like, hey, you know what? I'm feeling good. We're good. Literally 5 minutes later, again, he takes off running out of the car. And he falls out like into this ditch, does his stuff, comes back 5 minutes later. Hey, you doing okay? Yeah, I'm good. Tries to get in. No. Yeah, you can't come in. What happened? The other sock is gone. Okay, come on in. Then we keep going, right? And we're going down, and so he eventually, we're like 2 minutes away from the bathroom. We actually tried to make it to a bathroom, but 2 minutes away from this bathroom, and all of a sudden he goes off into this little ditch again, and because he couldn't wait, and he tries to come in, and anyway, he ended up using his boxes at that time, and he went through a lot, and you'd think that the big guy would be the one that was struggling all the way home with this, and I still got blamed for a lot of that. I don't think that was very fair, but.
I mean, that does sound pretty tough.
His stuff be a little bit different.
You know, for me, it's there's sometimes I do get lucky, right? Because I may not be the smartest friend or smartest person, but there's definitely times out there where I feel elevated with my intelligence. And one of those times, I was actually at a Subway restaurant. Anyone in here had a good experience at a Subway? No, it was one guy. That's a lie. So we're waiting in line. Line's like 12 people long, right? And we shuffle our way all the way up to the front. And it's one of those Subways with the drive-through, right? So like, there's a big long line, and these guys are like doing every other order with the drive-through, right? And so you'd think they'd be, you know, feeling stressed, maybe a little bit urgent. Nope, just one piece of lettuce at a time, right? Like, and that's the experience across the board at Subway, right? That's the expectation. It's the slowest sandwich you've ever seen anyone make in their lives, right? And so anyway, so I found to shuffle up to the front of the line, and Troy was actually there to witness this whole thing
Actually happened.
and
Pinky promise.
pinky promise. So homeboy's asking me all the questions, right? What bread do you want? What meat do you want? What cheese? And I tell him, and he turns around.
And did you want to toast it, sir?
Yeah, do you want it toasted? So slow motion, grabs the bread, and he's about ready to start putting stuff on it, and like goes to slice the bread and drops it right on his shoe actually. Right, so it falls down, it's on like balance on the shoe, and in slow motion he looks down, kind of lifts up his foot and says,
Catches it.
"It didn't hit the ground." He said, "Okay." He said, "Okay."
Do you want another sandwich, sir?
And yes, give me a different piece of bread. And so, in this particular experience, which actually happened, I recognized, you know, maybe I'm blessed and I should be grateful for what I have and not what I don't have.
Honestly. Well, and being the big friend, my daughter's kind of gotten into this new phase where she likes to give nicknames. She's 4 years old, so she's giving us nicknames. And one day I did something, I don't even remember what it was. But she's like, "Oh, good job, big boy." I'm like, "I'm your father. What are you doing?" This 4-year-old.
Well, she probably heard that from someone else at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. How dare you? Well, I think we need to. I feel bad. I feel bad about myself. Do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty bad. And you know what? I washed my hands after I wrote all my jokes down, so
I think we need to move on to the next part, you know?
Okay, so for this next part, we actually need a volunteer from amongst all of you brave people. All right, so
wow,
come on
that
up.
was really fast. Come on up. Good luck, sir.
There is no regret. At least not up here with us. Big and dumb, right?
Big. What's that on the
Hey,
head?
well, no, you're with us, so you look good.
I think you compliment us really well.
Elvin did single you out with your lack of hair, though. He pointed right at you and said, "Oh, I don't want to fight the audience."
I still don't want to fight you, by the way.
Anyways, what's your name, sir, for all these lovely people?
I am Taylor. Yeah, Taylor. Thank you. Everyone give him a round of applause. We're so glad that Taylor's up here for his own roast today.
Oh,
Welcome
my.
to Taylor's Roast.
Holy crap. How did you know I was going to raise my hand?
Yeah.
Well, we hoped someone would.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a series of questions, and since you don't have a mic, you won't have to worry about answering too much.
Don't worry.
We'll take care of that part for you.
Yeah, we actually have something today that will answer your questions for you.
Oh,
The Lucky Seven Ball.
It's a
Well,
question.
That's a trademark name, and we didn't pay the trademark.
So we're wanting to get to know you a little bit more, Taylor, and we just don't want you to talk to him. So,
But be as honest as you can, because these questions are maybe more than we'd actually want to know about you.
But yeah, this is your roast. It might be uncomfortable, but you don't need to do anything. You just need to sit there. Okay?
Question number 1. How many times can you reuse the same pair of underpants? Whoa.
3 months. 3 months.
I'm learning a lot.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that, Taylor.
Are you smarter than a chimpanzee? Lucky 8 Ball says.
Outcome doesn't look so good.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Maybe you fit right in with us.
at least one of us.
me. Definitely less hairy than a chimpanzee.
Yeah, but just as smelly.
Oh.
Have you ever re-gifted a gift from your mom without telling her?
Oh man.
Yikes.
Is mom in here today? Should we call her?
Someone's mom's
Close
in
your
here.
ears, Mom.
Every year. Oh, man, Taylor, this is not looking good for you.
Not looking too good. Being roasted.
Yeah. Ooh, roasted.
How often do you pee in the pool?
It says when you're swimming.
Each time you swim.
Every time you swim. Thanks.
Are you better described as a racist or a sexist?
It says both.
Oh,
Thank goodness. This has been rough for you.
this is a roast, but we didn't want it to be this bad.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Last question, and hopefully your pain will abate.
Yeah.
Do you wipe whilst sitting or standing?
Undecided.
Oh, hold on.
Don't worry. we got another way we can figure you out, Taylor.
The most accurate.
The most accurate
Most
fortune.
accurate.
Yeah, you can go ahead and quit. Okay. Wait, hold on. How many steps did it take you to get up here? Okay.
5.
We'll say 6.
Or 6, yeah.
6? I think that was 6. And then your favorite color?
Purple.
Undecided. You know what?
Still undecided.
Still undecided.
Jimmy, you have that other thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Here you go.
No, that, I will
You
take that.
you seemed like you needed it.
Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Troy always has one of them.
Yeah, usually, the big guy has a cookie on him. Yeah, it's a joke. What's the question again?
Do you wipe while sitting or standing?
Let's see what Panda Express says. Okay, you're a considerate, thoughtful person. Thank you so much for being here today.